Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for our main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Sugar Ray Robinson's coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments. Roy Jones Jr. is on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence.
Introducing first, his professional record stands at 173 wins, 108 by knockout, and only 19 defeats. Coming out of Harlem, Sugar Ray Robinson. His adversary, with a record of 54 victories, with 40 by knockout and 7 defeats, from Pensacola, Roy Jones Jr.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Roy Jones Jr. against Sugar Ray Robinson. Now, Roy's got that raw athleticism, but in the case of Ray Robinson, he takes that athleticism and applies a lot of mastery of the craft.
Well, Roy Jones Jr. really hasn't been in this position before where somebody can match him with pure talent, and Robinson can do that. He can punch maybe even more than him. He can match him with the speed, but where Robinson comes up better is he's technically better. Roy has made a career out of making wrong right. You know, he'll pull back, he'll break all the rules. Robinson's the kind of guy that will make you pay for breaking those rules.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Robinson's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Jones's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Sugar Ray Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Sugar Ray with a great uppercut there. Jones is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Looking good, looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Sugar Ray Robinson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good return fire that time. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Jones's effort has been admirable. but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think's starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Halfway through this round here, you can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Crashes home with the uppercut. What a hook by Sugar Ray Robinson. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Robinson's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about in laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
Roy Jones Jr. is coming off a round where clearly the swelling was starting to affect him. And now, hey, this critical time in between rounds where they need to try to control things.
Yeah, right now you have to be calm. That's where it starts. Be calm. Don't panic if you're the corner, man. Because if you panic, the fighter panics. Take the ice, either ice bag or you take the end swell, either one, and you put it directly on the place where it was injured. And you just keep that there nice and steady. But you don't start pushing into it. You start seeing these guys, they push into it, then they move it away from the eye. They think they're doing something good, but they're doing more damage.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Back up top he goes. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Nice one.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Sugar Ray Robinson quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Ray Robinson was able to win the welterweight title and then won the middleweight title a year later. Teddy, what do you think he was at his best weight at?
I think welterweight. I think the greatest welterweight of all time. And that's quite a compliment.
Robinson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? And you are winning this fight. There you go.
Start of round number 4. Robinson's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Halfway through round number 4. Sugar Ray Robinson is being smart on the outside. Good strong combo. And he comes right back with a headshot.
Jump on him. Yeah, good work.
Robinson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Comes across with a hook up top. Jones's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Relax. Take a deep breath.
Round number 5 has arrived. Roy Jones Jr. with a big uppercut. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Robinson showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
You got this one. Keep going.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. Roy Jones Jr.'s opponent is just taking advantage of what he's not. He's just boxing smart, and it's winning the fight for him.
Yeah, he's doing it the simple way, the old-fashioned way. He's earning it.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Roy Jones.
That's what I want to see.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Solid, accurate shot. That hook by Roy Jones. Little head hunting with the left. Jones's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
You need to keep the head moving.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. And we come to the end of the round. In between rounds here, Jones's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight.
Head and body, head and body.
Now he ties up there. Jones has got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Sugar Ray Robinson's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all...
Wow, was Roy Jones Jr. stunned right there. Oh! Roy Jones Jr.'s got to beat the count now. He was demolished by an uppercut. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Not precise at all by Roy Jones. A little 1-2, jab followed by the cross. He got hit, but he sends it right back. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook.
1-2, 1-2.
Sugar Ray Robinson's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
A new round underway here. Jones is hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see. As hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
Oh, what an exchange! Just look at the way he is right now, Teddy. Roy Jones Jr. is breathing right through his mouth. His mouth's wide open. That's a telltale sign.
Yeah, he's spent. I mean, we know what he can't do now. It looks like he can't really throw punches. You know, he can't keep a pace. But what can he do? He can grab on. He can hold. He can get time off the clock.
Keep moving.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. At the halfway point of round 7, Roy Jones Jr. is in a cycle right now that's not paying off for him. He has been busy. Yes, he's committed to trying to be on the attack, but not enough of these punches are landing.
No, I would not call this guy in, from what I've seen, to paint my house. Because, I mean, this guy looks like he paints graffiti boards. I mean, he's just throwing stuff in there, like you said, and it's just, it's not making the picture you want to see. It's not accurate. It's not effective.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Unable to score with the hook. Wow! Reacting to tough circumstances, not something that Roy Jones Jr. has had to do a lot of in his career. But now that's exactly what he needs to do, as more than once tonight he's found himself down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roy Jones Jr. is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. And round 7 comes to an end.
You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Listen, he's done. He is done.
This has not been a tough task at all. Sugar Ray Robinson's been in complete control the first 7 rounds. Teddy, he's up big on your scorecard, and not much has been asked of him.
No, not at all.
Oh, and there you go. Jones is battered and beaten. I don't know that this fight's going to continue.
6, 7, 8.
So after being knocked down, now some major questions to be answered by Roy Jones Jr.
Double up on your punches.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Roy Jones. Jones is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Roy Jones. Robinson's hit by a counterpunch there. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Jones is snapped by a right hand. And that's the end of round 8. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Jones is on the heels of that knockdown he suffered, and right now he's in the arms of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make...
Big shot he just scored with. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Roy Jones Jr.'s night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Your winner, Sugar Ray Robinson.
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Sugar Ray Robinson's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.